In this video, we are going to discuss agent-based modeling, and we are going to apply in a marketing simulation study. And the topics that are covered in this video is the problem definition, and then we'll have a small intro to AnyLogic. So the first thing is the disclaimer. It mentions the AnyLogic PLE edition used for the development of the models used in this tutorial, and then there are books from which the material has been borrowed for making these tutorials. Okay, so the problem scenario. So first the background. So imagine a university that has a student population of 5,000 students, and a student startup of this university, let's call it Hydra Smart, is trying to launch a smart water bottle. And this bottle is very high tech, it tracks hydration, it reminds to drink, and even syncs with the phone. So the startup company, is wondering how its product will be adopted by the students. So these 5,000 students are considered as the potential users of this bottle, and the company has launched an ad campaign, and these ads, uh, historically, the company thinks that this ads will have an ad effectiveness the effectiveness of around 1%. So all students are potentially, at the start of the problem, they are potential users, and with the advertisements having a 1% effectiveness ratio, these advertisements will convert the potential users to users. So graphically, potential users, when they come across the ads which has some ad effectiveness, they will become users. In addition to these ad campaigns, there is another thing as a word of mouth. Each user, when it interacts with the peers, it has the probability that that student will try to convince others to adopt the same bottle. So another aspect in this, which will be very important for the adoption of this product into the university students, will be the word of mouth. So, and let's say that each student contacts at least one student per day, and we can define this contact as contact rate. And during this contact, the user might try to convince the potential user to use this bottle. So, and depending upon the way the potential user is convinced, they might even adopt using the water bottle. So we will have another thing called as adoption fraction. This would be the fraction of the students who would be convinced to adopt the this product. So, one thing is advertisement, second is the word of mouth. Now let's also consider another aspect of this product, and that is the product life cycle. So let's say the product has a life of 6 months. So after expiry, after 6 months, the users who are using this product, they will again go back to a potential user state, and in that state they would be seeking the replacements. Again, graphically, users, when the product life ends, they will become potential users. Another very critical aspect to a product adoption is the product delivery time. So obviously, like all the products in this world, the delivery of this smart bottle will take some time, and some of the students would happily wait for this product to be delivered, and the others might not be much, others might lose their patience, and then they might, kind of, cancel their idea of purchasing the product. So this is kind of a brief scenario of this problem. The challenge here for the Hydra Smart is to understand how widely and how fast their product will be adopted across the student population. The startup, they needs to basically predict the product adoption curve, and they will be, and we have to, in order to develop this product adoption curve, we have to balance ads, word of mouth, product life cycle, and delivery days. So in all of these things mentioned here, uh, balancing word of mouth is basically, it can't be balanced, and other things like advertisements, life cycle, and delivery days, they are some things uh, that can be controlled by the company. And by varying these parameters, the company might want to predict how the product will be adopted by the users. So let's uh, this is the whole, setting of the problem. Now before we start modeling in AnyLogic, let's have a small brief tour of AnyLogic. So in the description, that is also mentioned, so in the link that is also mentioned in the description, you have to download this personal and learning edition, and then you have to install it like the other software. And once you are done, you will open the AnyLogic PLE, and then you will come across a window like this. Now this is the preface. This is the this is the interface that you are going to see when you install AnyLogic. So if you focus on the top ribbon, and which I have also encircled it, so there are like many things here: file, edit, view, and other menus. So out of these menus, the one that is encircled now, it is used for making a new model. So since we are making this model, so you will click on this menu, and when you will click it, another another menu opens up, and then there is the option of making a new model by clicking on the model, or by just pressing Control N. So when you press Control N, another window pops up, and here are like four things here: model name, location, Java package, and the model time units. So model name is the, let's call it market model phase 1, and this name should be written without spaces, because we are right now, first we will do the phase 1 and then phase 2 and so on for this complete example. The second thing is the location. You can browse and save the model in the location of your choice. Third is the Java package, which is automatically updated by the AnyLogic, so you don't need to worry about this thing. And the last thing is the model time. So in this marketing simulation study, we will be measuring time in days, so you can just select days here. And remember that units are really important for the simulation. So once you are done with these three things, you click finish, and then you will have this sort of a window in which your new model like market phase 1 has been created. And then so there are some other sub menus here: main, simulation, time, configuration, and so on. So this thing, there are like, if you look at the left hand side, there are two things here: projects and palette. And on the right hand side, in the green circle, you can see the properties. So this is the left one is the project and palette, and the on the right is the properties. So let's first see what is project. So when you make a new model, in the new model, in every model there are like two things available to you. There are two menus: one is the project and one is the palette. So in the project, you at the top, it's a it's like a tree like structure. So we have the model market phase one, and we and and right below the market phase one there is a main. So our model has one main agent, and all the model will be placed here, and we will place our agents here, and then we will uh, modify the agents in their own respective diagrams. For right now, we just take it like this, that main is the main window where we are going to make the model or the blueprint of the model. So this is main, and this thing here, open tab, is the diagram where we are going to place different components of our simulation. So uh, the second thing on the left hand side is the palette. So the palette is basically the libraries that are available to you. So there are like many libraries here, and uh, obviously in the beginning you won't be able to remember, you won't be able to identify them by just looking at the icons. So if you just hover your mouse over any icon, you will the name of all these libraries will open. For instance, like process modeling, material handling library, and pedestrian library. So there are like many useful libraries in AnyLogic. So let's say we select process modeling library. If we select this library, then it will open the components that are available to us. And you see there are like many things here, which obviously you would which obviously by the end of this tutorial you would be able to recognize many of these things. So let's see, we have here a source. So if I click on the source here, so this is source, and if I just click on the source and drag it to the, I can just drag it to the main window. So if I click the source and drag it to the main, I'll have something like this. So I have dragged source from the from that process modeling library to the main diagram. Now if I click on this source, then on the right hand side this is the properties section. Now this properties section, it is used to define the properties of the item that you have dragged into the main. So right now I have dragged main source here. So on the right hand side we have the properties of different components. Are there different type of properties? Again, when we will do it, you will understand how it's done, what does that mean. Finally, there is the another thing here, and that is there are like two more options of interest. Right now there are so many options, but right now I will focus on this thing which you can see on the top, and this is called as a build model. The shortcut key is F7. So when you are like connecting the components, if you press F7 or you click on this icon, to your model will be built. And the good thing is, if there are like some errors here, so you will also have a, at the bottom there is a console will open, which will tell you there are some errors here, and it will also tell you the type of errors. And right beside the model built, there is another play button, which is called as the which is used for running the model. So this is a brief virtual intro of the AnyLogic. The point is that after finishing this video, you should go to that website. The link has been given on the in the description. That is AnyLogic PA and AnyLogic website, and from there download the PLE edition. And in the next video we are going to actually build the model, build our simulation, market simulation model. So uh, that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much.